Hello students, I am Aniket Kirsch and today we are going to see this chapter 11 in value education, that is a kind Brahmin. We have already completed up to chapter number 10 and our syllabus as 25% we have deducted. So in our syllabus we are having only up to chapter number 10. Okay, but now we are having time, so let's see what all things are there in other chapters also. So in chapter number, let's see chapter number 11, just for gaining knowledge. Okay, so we don't include this in our syllabus. So the name of the chapter is a kind Brahmin. A kind Brahmin. Okay, so let's see. Once upon a time, there was a poor Brahmin in the village. He would only eat the food that he could earn from his field honestly. One day, the Brahmin and his family could not get a meal the whole day due to drought in their village. As the Brahmin was walking through this field, he got some barley. He got some barley. So he brought the barley to his home and gave it to his wife. She ground the barley finely and prepared some flour from it. There were 4 family members in the house. The wife divided the flour into 4 equal parts and distributed among them. Everyone was delighted to see the food and wanted to have the food as soon as possible because they had all been starving the whole day, right? So it's a story about a poor Brahmin family, okay, from a poor Brahmin family who were totally dependent upon their field, right? As it was the only source of their income. So one day what happened? There was a drought, right? There was a drought, due to which the complete this family was totally the whole day they were the family could not get a meal. So as the Brahmin was walking in the field, he got some barley and he bought it at home and gave it to his wife, and she made it flow. Yeah, she prepared it into flour and then prepared the food, and the food is divided into 4 equal parts, right? So as everybody, each and every family member were waiting for the food, as they were very they were not eaten for the whole day. So as they were very hungry, they were waiting for the food. As soon as they sat down to eat, now the food is prepared and they were all ready to eat the food. Someone knocked on the door. Somebody knocked at the door. The Brahmin immediately got up and opened the door. So somebody knocked at the door. So the Brahmin opened the door. A sage had knocked at their door. The entire family welcomed the sage inside their hut very respectfully. Okay. So when the Brahmin opened the door, he saw one sage was standing. Right. They welcomed him inside the home. The Brahmin gave him water to wash his hands and requested him to have food with them. He then passed on his share of food to him. So he welcomed him. The Brahmin welcomed the sage at their home, and he washed his hands and offered his food to him. Who? The Brahmin. The sage ate all the food that was offered to him, as he was very hungry. He continued to remain hungry as the food was very little. Okay, after finishing the food of the Brahmin, as he has given his share to the sage, he was still hungry. As he was very hungry. The Brahmin was the sage was also very hungry, and the food was very small. The small amount of food was there of Brahmin. So after finishing it, he was still hungry. On seeing this, the Brahmin's wife also offered her meal to the sage. She thought her food would satisfy the sage's hunger. So, as the wife of the Brahmin saw that he is still hungry, Who? The sage. So she also offered her to, her food to him. The Brahmin knew that his wife's health was not fine. She needed the food badly. So he whispered in her ears, "My dear, you are so weak. You should eat your share. It is very painful for me to see you like this." The wife replied, "It's all right, dear. I won't like if our guest went hungry from our house." Okay, this was the reply of his wife. The sage was still hungry and wanted to have more food. This time, the Brahmin's daughter in law offered her share of food. Finally, the son too offered his. Like this, line by line, everybody offered. First, after Brahmin, his wife, and then, Brahmin's daughter in law, and then finally the son, right? All of the four members offered their food to their share, the food of their share to this sage. The sage was very happy and gratified by the hospitality of the Brahmin and his wife, his family. He blessed them. After the meal, when he stood up, a bright halo light was visible around him. The entire family, Brahmin family, understood that their guest was no ordinary man, but was the Almighty God Himself. Right? So this ordinary, when he ate all the food, when the sage stood up, he, some bright light was there inside his face or his body. So the family understood, this Brahmin family understood that he is not an ordinary person, right? He was not an ordinary person, he himself is the Almighty God. The sage said, "You have set incomparable example of hospitality and warmth. From the bottom of my heart, I am blessing each one of you." From then onwards, the Brahmin and his family lived happily and never revived hungry. Right? So now they were having the sufficient amount of food and everything, whatever they need, as this, this man or this Almighty have blessed them. This sage. Okay. So was the story. What is the moral of this story? Good behavior and kindness are always rewarded. Right? Good behavior and kindness are always rewarded. Very nice story. So from this story we have seen, right? We should be very, kind-hearted. We should be very soft. Our behaviors should be, in such a way. So I hope you like this story. And so we can also attempt the question and answers, but as it is not in the syllabus, just let's discuss, right? A few grains of dash was found by the Brahmin for the mill. So a few grains of barley, right? Barley. They made it flour and then cooked it. Due to dash in the village, the entire family was starving due to drought, right? Drought in the village, the entire family, as they were totally dependent upon the field. The Brahmin and his family were blessed by the Almighty God, right? The sage was an Almighty God. Dash was displayed by the Brahmin's family. Dash was displayed by the Brahmin's family. What? Kindness, optimism, hospitality, goodness. So hospitality, right? Hospitality was displayed by or we can also say kindness, but here we will say, hospitality, very good hospitality. Or now true and false. The person who knocked on the door in the form of a holy man was the Almighty God. True, right? The person who knocked on the door in the form of a holy man was the Almighty God. As per this story, he was the Almighty God. The Brahmin's daughter-in-law did not offer her share of food to the sage. False. She also offered, right? The Brahmin didn't give his share of food to the sage. False. All of them, they offered the share of their food to this sage, right? The Brahmin was very poor, right? It's true. The sage ate everyone's food and blessed the Brahmin family. Yes, it's true, right? So here we can say true, false, false, true, and then true. Okay. Answer the following question. Who knocked on the Brahmin's door? An almighty God, right? How did how did the Brahmin and his family offer hospitality to their guest? They all of them offered their food to the sage one by one, right? As they saw that the sage is still hungry, all of them offered their food line by line to the sage. Who offered the food to sage first? Brahmin, right? At the head of the family. What did the family see after the guest had eaten their food? What did the family see after the guest had eaten their food? They saw that one light or the some kind of a light is there in the inside, coming out of the uh, 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 you know like that of the god in to that person or that sage, right? Which was showing that he's not an ordinary person, he's an almighty god, right? What did the sage say to the Brahmin after eating his meal? What did the sage say to the Brahmin after eating his meal? He blessed them so that they will never, they will be live thereafter happily, and they will never, face any kind of such kind of struggle for food in their life. Okay, and fill in the blanks with the correct words given in the box. The Brahmin would only eat the food that he could earn from his field with honesty, right? So the Brahmin felt bad when his wife gave her dash to the sage gave her food to the sage. After the meal, a dash halo light was visible around the sage. A bright halo light was visible around the sage. The Brahmin and his family could hardly arrange the dash throughout the day, arrange the meal throughout the day. The dash came as a guest to the Brahmin's house. A sage came as a guest to the Brahmin's house. Now, what is the activity? What do you mean by hospitality? Why is hospitality important to us? Explain in your own words. What is hospitality? The services you provide to your guest, right? The khatirdari we call, right? How we show our gratitude, how we offer food, how we, um, behave with them. It means hospitality, khatirdari. Okay, this is what do you understand by this term? Explain it, and why it is important, right? Why we should show hospitality? Why it is important? So this you have to write in your what you feel, right? Why it is important? What is it? All these things in your one words. Okay, this is the activity. So I hope you understood well. But don't write this chapter, this question and answer, or any kind of this we just studied to learn something. This now this chapter 11 is not in our syllabus, right? Okay then. Thank you. Have a nice day.